G'day you guys, thanks for tuning in today. We've been getting a lot of questions about the effects loop on the Helix effects. I've done a couple of videos on how to use it in mono, but this is how you do it in full stereo. So I have the difference engine here from Black Candy Customs, which they sent to us. Thank you, Laney, for sending us this. So this is like the perfect pedal to show you how to plug a full stereo pedal into the full stereo effects loop of the Helix effects. Check this out, this is how you do it. Alright you guys, so hopefully you can hear me and see everything nice and clearly. So, these are the sends and these are the returns. So the first thing we're going to do is take one cable, come out of the right send, and go into the right input on the difference engine. Then, we're going to come out of the left send, and go into the left input on the difference engine. So that's both of these sends, left and right, going to both of these inputs on the stereo pedal, left and right. Now, for the other type, for the returns, we're going to plug our left return in, and we're going to plug our right return in. Great looking cables too. Now I've got the two returns in, I'm going to take you around the other side of the pedal, hang tight. Right, now I'm around the other side. So the left return goes into the left output of the pedal, and the right return goes into the right output of the pedal. So now we've got our left and right sends going into the left and right inputs of the pedal, and then the left and right outputs of the pedal go into the left and right returns on the HX stomp. Easy. Right, so once you've got it all plugged in, now we've got it all plugged in, I've showed you there with the GoPro, hopefully you can hear everything okay and see everything okay. So this is the most important bit. I've opened up a new empty preset, but you can do this with any preset, but I've opened up a new preset. So this is what you do. You click on the big button. Hopefully my big buff head isn't getting in the way. You go down to send and return, you select stereo, and you go effects loop 1 and 2. So now you have the difference engine coming through your effects loop in full glorious stereo. So what's the advantage of doing this rather than just plugging it in the start of your chain or plugging it in at the end of your chain? The advantage of doing this is that now you have the ability to, I'll just put some random stuff in here. Where am I? Now I've got a compressor in that one. So the main advantage of having your stereo pedal like this in your effects loop is that now I can move that around. So if I go to my signal chain, you can see I've got the kinky boost there, I've got the red squeeze next, and I've got my effects loop at the very start of the chain. So all my delays and everything are going into my compressor and into my drive. So what I can do is I can now move that to the end. So it makes your rig much more flexible. So even though you've got a physical pedal on the board plugged into your effects loop, you can now actually move that pedal to any place you want in your signal chain inside the HX effects. And this also goes for the HX Stomp and for the HX effects. And I'm pretty sure even the rack has got a couple of effects loops in and outs on as well if you're a rack user at home. So that's what makes it so awesome. So for all of you watching at home, thank you everyone who's commented on how do you do it with a full stereo setup. Hopefully this has made it nice and simple and easy for you. That was my goal, just so there'd be no confusion from anyone, and this will work with a Strymon Timeline or Big Sky or a H9, an Eventide H9. This will work with any full stereo pedal. So hopefully this has made it absolutely clear once and for all for you on how to do this. It's a really great way to get a really cool pedal into your chain and being able to move it around. So thanks for watching. Hope you found this useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.